Supreme Lord, eternal truth, let us obey Thee alone and live according to truth. परमोच प्रभु सत्यम नित्य तमेव केवलम अनुवर्तामहे सत्यम अनुजीवम केवलम ओम शांति शांति शांति. Namaste, good morning, Vande Matram, welcome all of you. The topic of this morning's discussion will be on love. Of course, we'll discuss from Savitri. Love is the far transcendence angel here. So we have discussed many times from different angles, from the writings of Mother and Sri Aurobindo, of course, in separate formats also, in separate systems, from different angles we have discussed on love. Today we will discuss very interestingly. It is the mother's, of course, version on her love, on her personal love, and the universal indication mother has indicated on love. Love is the far transcendence angel here. So till now we have not recognized love in the divine sense. Very few have recognized, they know, they realize that the divine love the aspect is different from that of the human love aspect. Many people confuse, of course. They see some Puranas, some Vedas and something. When they go through it, they find a glimpse, of course. But the thing is that they got confused. Love is the glory, love, a glory from the eternity sphere, have been abased, mocked, disfigured by the Besormites. So it has been come a glory from the eternity sphere. It has come from the eternity sphere, from the higher hemisphere. It has come down into this lower hemisphere, into this world of obscurity, of the falsehood, of this dethroned sphere here. So here actually it has got its true format, its true form, true figure, true origin. It has lost. It is totally now what we see in human format. It is totally different. So for that actually it creates a confusion in the many's mind, not only for one or two. It is actually, it is for the uncountables. It is the idea of that they take this human perverted love. Human love, of course, it is perverted, packed with passion, selfishness, sex, jealousy, and this ignorance. So these deformations, everything it is passed with. So they take that way. Once they sometimes also find a glimpse to go through this love. Of course, originally the originality they don't have the efficiency to undergo on to understand. So mother quotes here. Of course, before going to this topic, we'll listen few lines from the death's wordings about the love. And Sri Aurobindo has quoted, of course, it is from Sri Aurobindo's writings, but it is a different thesis. It is actually it is a different argument in the voice of the Lord of Death. So here Lord of Death quotes in a mystic slow transfiguration works. All our earth starts from mud and ends in sky. And the love that was once an animal's desire, then is sweet. Of course, it is the mother's quotings. I'm sorry. It is the mother quoting. I am quoting. Then I will quote from other quotings from Lord of Death. All our earth starts from mud and ends in sky. All our earth, this earth starts from mud. We are seeing this matter, this mud, and it ends in sky. And a love that was once an animal's desire, it is, of course, already we have discussed of that divine love. It has been changed. It has to completely change the form, force, name, shape, everything is there. And then when the reverse aspiration, the evolution of the love starts, then what happens? Love that was once an animal's desire, then a sweet madness in the rapturous heart. Sweet but madness in the rapturous heart. An ardent comradeship in the happy mind. For it, Srimdas quoted in mother's quotation in desire, animal's desire in the heart. Then, of course, sweet madness in the rapturous heart, ardent comradeship in the happy mind. becomes a wide spiritual yearning space. This is the transformation. Becomes a wide spiritual yearning space. Space. So we'll see again. About the of course this is the definition. This is the very beautiful quotation as quoted by mother. So the heart that loved man thrilled to the love of God. So this human person, it was confined, almost bound to the this lower patch of the earth. It was confined to the human, only up to this human beings, humanity. The heart that loved man, confined within the loved man only, thrills to the love of God. A body is his chamber and his shrine. His means that is the divine's chamber and his shrine. Then is our being rescued from separateness. This ego, which was the very prominent in in creating a separation. So this ego created this separation. Human love, this is divine love. That is a clear divine. That border line was pulled. We are behind the line. We are separated from the life divine, from the God, from the supreme love, divine love. So then is our being rescued from its separateness. That separateness is gone. Our body is rescued out of that. Then our being rescued from separateness. All is itself, all is new felt in God. So that bordering line, that dividing line, that ego which was separating, that ego, that line is crossed, that wall is crossed, shattered into pieces. There is no existence. Then all is itself and all is new felt in God. A lover leaning from his cloister's door. So a lover that originally it is there inside us. The lover leaning from his cloister's door gathers the whole world into his single breast. That if once this separateness is gone, once this is being rescued out of this separateness, so what happens? A lover leaning from the cloister's door, he is leaning down, gathers the whole world into his single breast. Just imagine his single breast, it is greater than, of course, the entire world of universe. In another concept, we have seen while describing the mother, Sri Aurobindo has beautifully quoted marvelous experience and explanation. Love in her was wider than the universe. Love in her was wider than the universe. The whole world could take refuge in her single breast. Here also, Sri Aurobindo is quoting in the mother's voice, of course, is in this way. A lover, that is a capital L, leaning from his cloister's door, gathers the whole world into his single world. That is the divine. That is the description of the divine. That is the magnanimity of the divine. That is the greatness, this wideness of the divine. He is divine, whose single heart actually accepts, gathers the entire world, whole world. Then shall the business fail of night and death. Here, this separateness, it is created by capital N, capital D, night and death. It is separation created by night and death when this lover is leaning to embrace his earth, entire universe, earth, in his single heart, in his single embrace. Then where is the position? Where is the chance of this separate? It is gone. Separateness is gone. That the business fell of night and death. Then when unity is one, unity means not this unity with this all your Germany, East Germany and West Germany, nothing like this, that or Vietnam, nothing like this. When the unity is done, unity is one. Unity means this separateness was being soul and supreme soul, man and finite and infinite, man and divine. Then when this unity is one, then what happens? Then strife is lost. When there was a strife, of course, this strife, classes, everything was there, that is lost. Then what happens? All is known and all is classed by love. Then only this is supreme love, it comes down. Then all is known, everything is known, because till now, because of this separateness, because of this bound, this confines, because of this ego, this little self, all is unknown now. Then once this unity is won, the strife is lost. Then what happens? All is known and all is clasped by love. That supreme love is comes down and clasps the love. Who would turn back to ignorance and pain if once this love is clasping, if once the lover is coming around, coming down and gathers the whole world into his single breast, then where is who will turn to ignorance and death? That is there, some chapter is closed. End of death, death of ignorance. Then the mother quotes here again. O death, I have triumphed over thee within. Now I have triumphed over thee within. I quiver no more with the assault of grief. That is gone, because initially his quote that is ignorance and pains when it is gone, when the separateness is gone, when strife is lost, when unity is won. That what the Divine Mother, Supreme Mother is expressing, and in a bold term, is trying to explain the Lord of Death. So I quiver no more with the assault of grief. Of course, Divine Mother, assault of grief can't assail her. Still, then she is trying to explain. It is explanation of the Divine Mother for the entire world, for the humankind at large. A mighty calmness seated deep within has occupied my body and my sense, because there is no vacancy for this negative and this obscurity and grey forces. A mighty calmness seated deep within me has occupied my body and my sense. It takes the world give and transmutes to strength. So this is the process of transformation. It takes up the world's grief and transmutes it to strength. That supreme cosmic consciousness and the cosmic transformation is done. I take in the everything, every load, every grief. And who is there? The death, the calm, supernal wisdom who is seated well within. He is the managing and planning all these things. My love eternal sits throned in God's calm. My love eternal sits throned on God's calm. Glorious line. For love must not soar beyond every very heavens. For love must soar beyond very heavens. It has to soar, it has to go up, because it came from its original nativity. Residence was there. She has come. Must soar beyond every plane, heavens, and find its secret sense ineffable, because it is not finding. It is now detached. This separateness is now gone, but it has not forgotten. It will once again find the secret sense infallible. It must change its human ways to ways divine. Human ways to human divine, love, human love to love divine, human life to life divine. So these are the processes who will do. That is there in passivity, in passive format, the gods delegated here in this. That spark is hidden inside, representative in within, is within us. Mother course, of course, it is for her. It means that it is for the entire thing, because she is the Divine Mother. She is aware. We don't know. She is making us aware. The thing is that we can also do it. This is the format, and everything is. It is there in the passive state, in the hidden, concealed state. O death, not for my heart's sweet poignancy, nor for my happy body's bliss alone, I have claimed from thee the living Satyavan. So you can't claim the living Satyavan. I claim from thee. That is the requirement for the not for me, not for my heart's sweet poignancy, but I am from thee. But for his work and mine, our sacred church, we have come here. We have a mission. We have to fulfill it. For that we are actually working. Our lives are God's messenger beneath the stars. This is our life. And to dwell under the death's shadow, they have come. They have come, our lives. They have come to stay under, to dwell under death's shadow. They have come. Tempting God's light to earth for the ignorant race. For that we have come. Now itself we are sensitive, we are staying. But actually we are tempting God's light for this ignorant race. His love to fill the hollow in men's hearts. Oh, this is our mission. His bliss to help the unhappiness of the world. This is what we are tempting, we are accepting, we are asking for. For I, though, is giving their own identity. For I, the woman, am the force of God. He, the eternal's delegate soul in man. This is our identity, just imagine. My will is greater than thy love, death. My love is stronger than the bonds of fate. Our love is the heaven seal of the supreme. Then here in the course, love must not seek to live upon the earth. Love is the pride, man's lion in the absolute, heart transcendence angel here. Thank you.